We're live from Shield Woods Park. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Smugglers taking on the Fisher Cats. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now. Our starter in this one, Fernando Valenzuela. What do we have on him?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to. Hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Williams settles under it and makes the catch. One away. So here's Kyle Tucker now. That misses the zone, and that is ball one. No strike. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a Gold Glover. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So 2 down now, and here is Manny Ramirez. First pitch swinging. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Marte under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab in this one, Satchel Paige.
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
We go to the bottom of the first. Trey Turner at the plate.
The shortstop, Turner.
And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
All over that one right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front. And
Turner runs. Pitch in for a strike. You know, no throw, safe at second. Ball. And there's a ball.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with one away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's Jose Ramirez. And that is out of play. And that skips in the dirt.
That got him. Take your base.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
The count.
The next pitch misses. And the count even 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That one to first, down the line, and it's foul.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Squeezes it, and that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Corey Seager. Valenzuela back to work. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
0-1.
Swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Hit in the air, center field. Marte puts it away for the out. One up, one down. Anthony Santander at the plate. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Swing and a foul out of play. No score here in the second. Line drive, and there's a hit. Throws to second, and they put up the stop sign at second.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
No, that's down.
Next offering is down low.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this
That's
jam.
ball 2.
And that one is inside.
Aye.
In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. Santander, the lead runner at second. Simmons at first. One gone. Got him swinging for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup. Ketel Marte swings through it for strike one. Next
That's a
offering
ball.
upstairs.
He really committed to that
Got a ball,
fastball
one strike.
up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
2 on, 2 outs. Got him. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the DH, Corey Seager. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
0-1.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And that one hammered. That's back there. And out of here. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0. And now Ted Simmons. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Next pitch is inside. And it's a ball and a strike.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
That misses, and it's 2-1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Foul ball.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one's back. And he misses it. It drops in. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. He's not stopping. On his way home. He'll score easily. Ted Williams getting ready to hit. Tucker really on his horse for it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Ketel Marte up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Still only one out here in the inning. Foul ball, still 0-2.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
Here's Turner now. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a ball lined out towards center and makes the grab. And that will end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was on to the 3rd inning. Now at the plate, David Justice.
David Justice.
Up the middle. It's through for a hit. So now back to the top of the order. So the lineup flips over. Now the third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
1-0.
This one in the dirt. The lefty, the 1-0. Strike one. Justice
1-1.
on at first. Nobody out. This one popped up. Betts corrals it. One down. Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. Breaking ball misses down and away. So now here's Kyle Tucker. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. There's the swing and a miss.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez.
Counts 1-0.
In the dirt, but kept close. Line drive. And that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Chase Headley. Headley in his 13th season, 28 years old. Usually a third baseman, but today starting at first. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, this will give him an opportunity to see what it's like to get balls that are up and to the right and down in the dirt. I think after this game, he'll be a little more focused on trying to hit that first baseman in the chest.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Nobody out. Runner at first. And there's a foul ball. That one in the dirt. And the count 1-2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
At the belt and fires. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And a ground ball to first, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss, and he got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after a bat like that one.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Man at first, one away. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Ball one.
That's a really good take
ball,
right
two
there.
strikes to count.
Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do
inside,
anything
ball two.
with.
The 2-2. Headed down the line. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory. And now it's Mookie Betts. 0 for 1. Popped out foul to the catcher his first time up. Fought off foul. 2 outs. Fair ball. Lead runner to second with 2 gone. Here comes Corey Seager. Marte tosses to first, and the inning is over. As we go to the top of the 4th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Corey Seager. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Raging back towards the wall. Didn't quite have enough.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Santander stands in here.
1.
Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Clips the outside corner, and the count is 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Here's the catcher, Ted Simmons. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Ohtani makes the play, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Ted Simmons. And that's off the outside edge, and it's 1-0.
Well, these guys doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And that one is off the wall. The throw into second.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Tries to get back and save.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do.
That one ripped left field. Ramirez brings it in, and there's 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup, Trey Turner with a chance now. Breaking ball misses down and away. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field, pretty well struck. Ramirez makes the catch, and that is the inning. And we're back. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Bellinger is an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters in the sport. He was a 4th-round pick out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona in 2013. He hit 1 homer his senior year. Marte, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Justice in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Swings through it. And we head to the bottom of the 5th. And here's the first baseman, Chase Headley. There's the strike.
0-1.
That one ripped. That's back. And gone. And they add a run. It's 3-0. Here's Jose Ramirez. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Fly ball down the line. Tucker really on his horse for it. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Fights it off. He'll see another. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. We see Shohei step in the box now. He's already homered today, which isn't a surprise for the player who hits the ball harder than just about anyone.
0-1.
Yeah, and that's not hyperbole, Boog. StatCast numbers back it up. Ohtani launched more home runs at 115 miles per hour or faster than anyone else in the league these last few years.
And the slider just misses. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot. Man at first with 1 gone. Now it's Mookie Betts. There goes the runner. And first offering is fouled off. Runner on the go again. And it stays fair. Ohtani around second, headed for third. Coming home. He will score. Betts into second.
Comes through with the RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Off the mark there. And now it's even 1-1. Bellinger under it. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 down. So man aboard, Ted Simmons now at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
He's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
0-2.
This one high in the air to left center. Williams on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. Here's Kyle Tucker, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. Tucker in his 6th season, 28 years old. A former first-round pick back in 2015.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Foul.
Next
One ball,
offering is in the dirt. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 outs. Base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Swing and a miss.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at-bats and get some base runners on.
Swings and misses. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. Now the left fielder, Ted Williams. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike.
Well, these players digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Out on the underhand toss. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
That's off the inside corner. And a count 1-2. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. Turner, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Didn't recognize off speed, thought it was fastball, a little bit out in front.
The shortstop takes the ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's a laser base hit.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw to second and great jump. What a stop. Jump throw. And he's safe at first. Runner at first with 2 away. Jose Ramirez will hit next. Hard hit left side. Zips it across. And Ramirez is. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. So now it's Corey Seager. Valenzuela back to work. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
You know, this group of hitters just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And now the first baseman, Anthony Santander. The pit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. And now the catcher comes up to him. Ted Simmons. Now a fly ball to right center. Marte going after it. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make. Bottom of the 7th at the plate. Shohei Ohtani. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounded him away.
On the ground to the left. Sneaks through, base hit. And a good start to the inning. Here's Mookie Betts now. Runner takes off. Ball outside. Throw, safe. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. That one
3 balls,
missed.
no strikes.
Center field. Bellinger sizes this one up. And there's one away. Now it's Corey Seager. He's already homered in this game. Base hit, left center field. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. Digging in, Ted Simmons. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. Didn't go. And the 1-0. Line to left. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. Close play, but in there.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
And there's a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Seager on second. Williams on at first with 2 down. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Still able to get it there in time. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was, because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
Just misses with that one. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
Next offering upstairs. Scale of 1 to 10, how good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
Here's Ketel Marte. 0 for 2 in this one. That misses. Ball 1.
I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon, Boog. And
big dome?
It took a while.
Yeah.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had a big date that night, and he wanted me to make sure that everything looked good.
Wow.
Yeah. He's a big guy, too. I didn't want him to hurt me.
Yeah, he's large. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Williams makes the grab on the run. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 8th. Trey Turner now.
Emmanuel Clase.
Out to short. Seager tosses across to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Chase Headley, the next to hit. On the ground to short. Seager whips it across. And a couple of quick outs. Now it's going to be Jose Ramirez. Yeah, that's fouled off. Rip to third. Tosses to first. And it's a 1-2-3. We go to the 9th. Now the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. That one fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Not even close there. Ball 2. And a foul ball. Here's the 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And that one missing low. 1 out, bases empty. And right back to the mound. 2 up, 2 down. Manny Ramirez digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning.
Waste no time there. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
That's outside. And the count is 2-0. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a fair ball. And he's in at second with a 2-out double. Anthony Santander now at the plate. 1 for 3. First pitch misses. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Up and in. And that's ball 2.
2-0. 3 balls, no strikes.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. He swings and fouls one off. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and that is the ball game. 6-0.
Somebody love it, hate it, no matter the... They always haunt my dreams. The green turns with your eyes. They are my dreams. The green turns with your eyes. Gotta do better. I 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 gotta do better. Gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late. Said I gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta pick up the pieces and master the puzzle upon us. Look the man in the mirror in the eye and be honest. Slow down time. Get back in line with my chakras. Reach for the galaxy. Leave stardust for thus after me.
We're thrilled to be inside All-American Park. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Cleveland taking on Carolina. And here's the first baseman, Rod Carew.
The Fisher Cats, the first baseman, Rod Carew.
Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the
runner on the goal. Line drive, that's a base hit. Here comes the throw. Coming around third is Carew. Safe. And they take the lead.
He's safe.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot.
Hold on. He's coming home. pitch outside.
Runner, yes, yes.
That's inside. Ball.
Oops, throw goes to third. And they tag him out. And that one hit to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Tony Stone digging in now. A little out front there as she swings through it.
It's 0-1.
And strike two.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
And this one looks like trouble. Around second now, going for three. Now they get the runner and a rundown. There's the tag. They get her, and that's the inning. Bottom of the first. And now the center fielder, Justin Crawford. And that one upstairs, ball one. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
1-1.
Swings through that.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and it falls. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Recognize the break on that pitch early, and that allowed it.
Runner on the go. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Swung on, belted. That one's back there. Long gone. They must be going crazy in the dugout. And it gives them the lead in the first. It's 2-1. Now here is Christian Moore.
No balls. 1 strike.
The 0-1. That's to third, Allen. Fires across the diamond. There to beat him by an eyelash. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Bryce Eldridge. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And a base hit into right center field.
So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Next offering misses. 1-1.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Popped up. De La Cruz sizing this one up. Can't get to this one. Throws to second, and that's the second out of the inning on the force play. And next is the designated hitter. Angel Serpa gets the call from the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here. And this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That is the inning. Larry Doby digging in now. Jimenez back to work. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile.
0-1.
0-1. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Line drive. Base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position. Runner in scoring position.
The right fielder,
No outs. Rap Dixon digging in now. And fouled off. Doby leads off second with nobody out. That misses. Ball one. Base hit into right center. Runner around third. Relay throw home, and he's safe. Tie ball game.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding.
Now pitching. On air.
Pickoff throw. Dixon back on a dive. Next to hit, Jackson Merrill. That's in there. That's strike one. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Throw save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Puts a bunt down. Moore. Save. He's safe. And they take a 2-run lead. Here's the third baseman, Dick Allen. And he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. Runner on the move. Runner at first with no outs here. And now the count is even. On the move. And there's one away. The relay. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. Here's the catcher, Ben Rice. And a base hit up the middle. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Caught in a rundown now. And they put the tag on him. And we're back. Rube Foster gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And boom, the offense needs to be ready for the screwball. It's not a pitch you see very often, so it's tough to pick up, and it's a good one.
Doby gets under it. Dives. What a play.
Batting eight, the shortstop.
Gunnar Henderson getting ready to hit.
Henderson.
Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
Inside. And the count is 1-1.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Out to center. And Doby makes the play. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
First pitch swinging.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And it stays fair. So the batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, Justin Crawford. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Guerrero around second, headed for third. Headed for the plate. Relay throw. And he's out.
Got him.
Cut down. New inning getting started. And now the first baseman, Rod Carew. Now a drag bunt, third base side, and foul ball. Serpa, in his third season, he features a sinker, a slider, and it gets by him. Oh, now a great stop.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days.
Rudder takes off, pitch in for a strike. No throw, he's in there safely. Runner at second, nobody out. Shortened the bunt and missed it, And the count is 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Man at second.
That's a ball.
Runner goes again. Drilled out towards left center field. Crawford going back on this one. Forget it. That one felt good. It's 5-2. Here's the left fielder, Ted Williams.
Martinez.
That's ripped to right down the line. And it goes just foul. Late swing, foul to the left. Foul ball, still 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
And it's into the gap. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. Hung up in a rundown now. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in.
He's trying for third. Bunting, and she pops it up. Martinez makes the play. Goes to second. Safe there. And now the center fielder, Larry Doby. Runner breaks for third. Squirts away a little bit. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. And that's way high.
That's up.
And it's 1-1. Williams stands at third with one gone in the inning. That one is absolutely belted, and that should be extra bases. Runner from third comes across. It's 6-2. Now around second, going for third. Trying to get back to second, but he can't. And the batter now, Rap Dixon. They say you win.
0 balls, 1 strike.
That's hard hit in the line. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. Now the number 2 hitter, Jackson Chourio. And a breaking ball misses outside. New pitcher on now, Greg Maddux.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters. This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning. Here's the second baseman, Christian Moore. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground.
Runner takes off. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. To short, could be 2. Steps on the bag for 1. High throw, and he's safe. And it's going to wind up out of play. Bryce Eldridge, the next to hit, and immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Down low, it kicks away. Moore up to third on the wild pitch.
Heads up base running right there.
Kicks and deals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3.
Bill Foster gets the ball now.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
First and third, one down.
Ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on.
2-1.
2-ball count. You can't.
Swing and a ball line to center. And it's caught for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Harris stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Up the middle. And that'll do it. And your final 6-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep in the middle of her ocean. You know where to find me when it's poetry in motion. She don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep in the middle of her ocean. You know where to find me when it's poetry in motion. She don't ever mind me. I'm a Mac, little baby, know it's a fact. Los Angeles in my lap, got belly still in the trap. Spitting bars, got thinking I rap. I'm hanging out with the stars. Still can't relax, even in these foreign cars. I'm rolling around with the when I hit hard.
Okay, all set to go. Now, Pete Crow Armstrong. On the corner for a strike. And that's how this game gets started. And that is cut on and missed. 0-2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Rice collects, fires to first, gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
No matter where you go, there you are.